Hello, good evening, everyone. Okay, guys. So today's session, I have kept just to explain. I hope my screen is visible. I'm audible clearly, and I'm before starting this session details what we're going to discuss today and all. I'll give a brief introduction. I'm Prateek. So I'll be taking through this session, and then when the slide comes, different people, different subject faculties will try to introduce themselves and see what topics they're going to cover. So initially, I'll take you through process what we'll be following in 2024 gate preparation, and then what are the steps that we need to take for this. All right. So as you have already seen, I have written this heading as preparation strategy. Let's see what contents we're going to see. It will try to keep it as more interactive session. Whenever you feel you have any doubt or you want something to be more clarified, you can definitely leave me a message. I'll try to cover it up. And if you want to speak and want to discuss something, definitely I will. And then we can have a directly verbal discussions. All right. So the topic I want to cover now today in this particular lecture is first of all, we'll see what is our entire GATE syllabus. You should know what we are preparing for. Then what happened in 2023? The exam happened on 11th of February. So what are the topics focused on, and what is the type of questions coming up in GATE now? Then what courses we will offer, what things you can consider into account, different study material, test series, complete package. There's a lot of options in this. Then who will take what subjects, roadmap for our preparations, like what we're going to do in the entire year and how we're going to distribute our syllabus, when syllabus will be completed, what all subjects we need to cover, all these things. And then in the end, I'll look into what results we can have. All right, what results in the previous years we have seen. So I'll briefly take you through the GATE syllabus, because before doing anything, you should know what is your main target, what you're going to study in this entire year. Maybe some of you have already appeared for your GATE exam, but still, I think before starting any discussion, we should know the whole content. So when I say our AE syllabus, right, GATE Aerospace syllabus, you know it is mainly consisting of 7 subjects. All right, out of which 5 are core subjects. So if you see specifically in this, propulsion, structures, aerodynamics, space mechanics, and flight mechanics, we have 5 core subjects. And we have aptitude and maths as the 2 additional subjects, which is common for almost all branches. All right, slight syllabus changes for mathematics for different streams, but for aerospace we have 7. Mathematics, aptitude are non-core subjects, and then we have 5 technical subjects present in this. Now if you see, just for a rough idea, the intent is not to fix this in mind. If you see, I have written this, right, 15, 18. This is kind of a rough weightage which was asked in 2023. Every year the marks or the weightage of this particular subject goes plus minus 2 approximately. So if you see, space mechanics, which is considered to be a very small topic, is asked for 5 marks. Typically maths is for 12 marks in GATE syllabus, but they have asked for 14 marks. Aptitude is fixed for 15 marks, and you can see similar weightage. Now if you see aerodynamics here, it is written 22 because aerodynamics, in this I have included fluid mechanics also and gas dynamics also, and then incompressible form of aerodynamics. So it's altogether becomes a huge topic. So if you see, mostly 2023 was balanced, what distributed depending upon the subject marks, if I'll say. In the end, we know it is for 100 marks and it is for 65 questions. We have a separate lecture and a video on how many marks you can expect or you should expect to get this particular rank and score, and what we can expect in terms of admissions later once I have these number of marks. As of now, I'm not going into that. It is more of understanding what we're going to do for the entire year. So very detailed analysis of whole syllabus will be done later. As of now, I just want you to understood this, that there are 5 subjects which you need to handle when you're preparing for GATE Aerospace, and 2 subjects which are non-technical in the sense, not core aerospace, mathematics and aptitude. Now I'll go to next slide. Now there is a reason I've taken this. So this is, I think, cut down, but this is 2023. All right, paper analysis. Now, this will give you an idea what you will prepare and how our preparation should be for 2024, because from last 1 and 2 years, right, they have revised the pattern. The pattern is different now. We have 3 sets of questions coming in our GATE exam. One is multiple choice questions, which you have shown in red. These multiple choices, you have a question, you have 4 options, out of which only one is correct. You will get negative marks also for this question. And if you see in 2023, they have asked these multiple choice questions for 41 marks. So it's a major chunk or the questions or the marks which you're going to cover. Then the next is numerical answer type. If you see, numerical answer type is you have a question and it is will fill in the blank. You need to plug in the value, number, whatever answer you're going to get in particular integers. So they will say up to 2 decimal places, up to 1 decimal places, up to nearest integer. So you need to fill in the blank in this. There is no options provided, but the good part is there is no negative for this. So this covers 42. So this was fine till last 2 years. These two were the only 2 questions asked in the exam. But from last 2 years, 2022 and 2023, they have added multiple select questions. Now, what is multiple select questions? Multiple select questions is you have a numerical, you have 4 options, out of which any option, any more 2 or more options can be correct. So it can be 2, 3, or 4 are also possible to be correct. And you will only get marks if you mark all the correct options. For example, if you have a question and in this A, B, and C are correct, all right, and D is a wrong statement. So to get marks in your GATE exam, you need to mark options as A, B, and C. If you mark A and B, you will not going to get the marks. If you mark B and C, you will not going to get the marks. If you mark A, B, and C, you will score marks in that particular numerical only. Then that is what multiple select is. It is a recently added addition in your GATE Aerospace. And last year it is asked for 17 marks. Most of the people, as per the feedback, was getting confused in this, because when multiple select comes into picture, right, you need to be very good in theory. It should not be, numericals are always easier to score. This is also easier to score, but multiple select is a tricky thing. You need to know your basics. Your theory should be very much clear, and you should be good in this part to score in this. Important point is in multiple select, you don't have negative marks. So the only negative you're going to give in your exams is for multiple choice. Now, roughly, I have not roughly, this is exact numbers. So if you see on the left-hand side table, right, I have kept how these marks are distributed. So if you see, just for an example, there are 5 1-mark question and 5 2-mark question on propulsion. So it is very well balanced. Structures, if you see, is the most heavy topic. It is asked for 18 marks in your exam. 7 2-mark questions, which is 14 marks. And then plus 4, which is 4 questions of 1 mark. So this is how the weightage is done. In further videos, in further lectures, in further classes, you will be seeing in structures what they have asked. So they have asked basic elasticity, they have asked bending question, they have asked multiple, they have asked vibration questions in this, which is detailed later. As of now, this is what the weightage is in 2023, and this is what happened. So keeping this in mind, we should first of all start our preparation. We should know the weightage. We should know what type of questions are coming. So if you're solving any test series, if you're solving any numericals, you should know that I need to practice all these 3 type of questions thoroughly. Then only I'll be securing marks in my exam. So this is just to make everyone coming on the same page. You know what your aerospace GATE is. You know what kind of paper are coming, what type of questions we're going to see. I'll move on to next. Now, how we'll start our preparation for this, I need to tell you that how we will be helping you, what things you can opt for, or what are the possible things. So everyone knows one is study material books. These material books are nothing but hard copies, which will be sent to your particular address. All 7 subjects I will show in detail later. These are all updated till 2023 GATE questions. So you will get all the updated solutions, all the updated theory, whatever is relevant up till now as per 2024 syllabus. You will get handbook also in this. Total 7 books will be included. All right. The next thing is I'll go step by step. Next is online test series. Now, again, I'll go in detail into test series later, but this is kind of a portal which you will get login ID and password, and you can log in into it and you can appear for any test anytime whenever you feel you are prepared for a topic. So this will be divided into topic wise, subject wise, full mock exams, pre-gate exams. It will cover all these types, numerical answer type, MCQs, MSQs, everything will be present in this exactly GATE format. I'll show you this later, how the GATE format looks like. I have some slides for this, but this is the test series which you will be taking use of to get familiar with the GATE portal. The next is, which is mostly people looked into, which is live interactive classes. So this is what we are doing now. In the similar fashion, classes will be happening. You can talk with the faculty, you can ask your doubts. These are live sessions. So entire year, these classes will be conducted. I'll show you the, what I can say, pattern, how it will happen in coming slides. And then next is video lecture series, which is very popular in people, those who are working and they doesn't have time to attend live classes. Video lecture series is one option in which, again, you will get the login ID and password of the portal, and you can see any video, anytime, any number of times. Every previous year GATE question, every derivation, theory, numerical is already posted in the video lecture series, updated till 2023 as per 2024 syllabus. So this is another thing which you can use of. And then in the end, I have kept complete package, which all of you know, this is including everything. So you have access to videos, you have access to live classes, material, test series, everything, which is complete package. All right, so this is kind of a rough idea how courses will be defined. Now I'll go in detail. This is just, I won't spend much time in this because I have altogether many links on this. You can see sample material, PDFs and all. But if you see, I have updated this all for 2024 editions, and these are new textbooks which are released now. New textbooks in the sense, these are 4th editions. 3rd edition was till last year. These are new edition books, all these covering your all core subjects and maths and aptitude. You can see all hard copies, all previous year. When I say previous year, it is already updated with 2023 GATE solutions. There are many solved examples. So format which we have followed in material books is, you have a theory, then you have a solved example to make you understand how the theory is, how the formulas, theory, derivations, what you have studied will be useful for. And then you have GATE numericals on that. All right. Once you finish the entire chapter, entire unit, then in the end, you have all GATE numericals asked from that particular topic. Let's take very simple example. Let's say you're talking about vibrations or bending, or maybe unaccelerated flight performance, or aerodynamics, flight, finite wing theory, any example. So theory, solved example, previous year questions, and then you're going to wrap it up. I'll tell you how we're going to do. This is one thing which I want to include now. So till last year, it was included in handbook, but you will be getting an additional formula sheet, which is helpful in the end, and you have a question bank. So these all detailed things will be present in your study material books, which you will get in hard copies, whatever address you're going to communicate in the form. All right, first thing. Second, now this is what people actually is important for all students, because in the end, you need to appear for your GATE exam in the GATE portal, right? So you should be familiar with the portal, how your portal looks like and how to use. If you see, I've taken an image here, how a question looks like, entire number of questions, you have virtual calculator. This is exactly your GATE portal. So once for the whole year, you are practicing all your questions here in the portal, right? It will be easier for you to once you go into the main GATE exam, you will not have a fear, or you don't know which option is what. You will be having more speed and accuracy in using your virtual calculator also. Guys, please listen to this carefully. I have seen people preparing well, but they will use their scientific calculators, ES and MS calculators. And once they start using those, right, because in academics, we use that. But when it comes to virtual calculator, right, it is very different and difficult. So you need to prepare with this calculator only to speed up the process. Otherwise, it is very difficult for us to have a good time understanding. Once you have this in your test series portal, you can see I've kept it. You have pre-GATE exams, aerodynamics, maths, mixed tests, space mechanics, flight mechanics, full mock exams, everything. You can click on this and you will see multiple tests coming in your portal, and then you can appear for all these tests. All right. There will be more than 250 test assignments. All these things are present on website also. There are so many links you can try out this. and all solutions are provided, and you can appear for any test anytime, and all gate questions are present in your portal. Everything is included. I'll show you the live portal also through by sharing my screen directly going on the website. All right, now here comes the session which we are more interested in, which is live interactive classes. Now, how this thing will happen? We will have sessions 5 days in a week. Specifically, because I know this is the main thing when we are talking about any online classes compared to offline. The only problem is how to ask the doubts, how I will get my doubts cleared. So every Friday, irrespective of what topic we are doing, this is an open session. So all students, faculties will be added. And in this session, you can ask any doubt, because in live classes we have some topic going on, but there are few topics maybe people are doing in video lectures. So you can have a direct session, ask whatever doubts you have, numerical theory, you have some misconception, some doubt for small point need to be get clarified. You can definitely use of this Friday session. Monday to Thursday we will keep our regular sessions in which we'll keep on moving with our subjects. I'll tell you about this syllabus coverage 2 times in detail and weekly 5 sessions. And last 2 months, I have one more slide, which is better to make you understand what do you mean by 2 times syllabus coverage. So I hope this is very much clear. What do you mean by live interactive classes? It is like what we are doing now. All right. Next is video lecture series. I already told you this is kind of the best thing, which is most suited for people, those who are not available to attend live classes. They are working, they have different hours, working hours. So everything, whatever we are doing in live classes is already uploaded in video lecture series. So you need not to stop for anyone. You need not to, correct. You need not to stop for anyone. That you can, if you are studying for 5 hours a day, 10 hours a day, 1 hour a day, it is your pace. But it is better to be communicated with the faculty so that you have a plan in your mind. You should have a weekly target that I will be finishing this. I will be finishing this topic by this time. I'll be finishing rocket propulsion by this time. And then because in videos, there are 2 problems which I have seen people facing. One is there is no target in front of them. They don't know how much topic, how much time you should dedicate to a particular topic. This is one problem. Second is, if I have a doubt what to do, I cannot ask with the faculty, right? So for this reason, we have this doubt clearing session, which is kept on Friday. Anyone can attend, whether you have taken materials, whether you have taken test series, you are for video lectures, live classes, you can attend this session, get your doubts cleared. You need not to wait for this. There are so many, there are WhatsApp groups in which you people will be added up. You can ask your doubt there, post your doubt there. We can have discussions. You will get solutions. So doubt clearing is never a problem. You will not have a single doubt by the end of a topic once it is done. And then you can frame your preparation accordingly. All right. Now I'll come to next, which is another question. All right, faculties who will cover what topic. So I have listed down some topic, some people name here, some faculties name here, and which subject. So I am Prateek, so I'll be taking up mostly the propulsion and structures part. This is what my major topics are. So I'll be focusing more on this. All right. Then Guneet ma'am will try, which they will give their introduction themselves. We'll be looking into space mechanics and some portion of maths. Vivek sir will be talking about flight mechanics. He's in very much detailed into flight mechanics. Hariveer sir, I think most of you have already attended his lectures. He's from NIT. He's a very good faculty in maths. He'll be covering the maths part. Prijesh sir will be talking about aerodynamics. Now, when I say aerodynamics, again, it will be having fluid, it will be having gas dynamics, it will be having all incompressible flows. And then Shashank sir will be talking about aptitude. I've written multiple, what I can say, experience here. I guess now what I can do is I can ask some of possible, I think Unik ma'am is here. Yeah. Yeah, just give me 1 minute. I think Brijesh sir is online. Brijesh sir, can you unmute yourself and can you please just give a quick introduction so that people can understand?
Yeah, hi Pratik.
Yeah.
And yeah, good evening everyone. So first of all, my name is Prijesh Modi. I completed my master's from IIT Kharagpur in 2021. So after that, yeah, I am working in this field. Like I'll be take your aerodynamic subjects. So in aerodynamics, basically, I'll take not only aerodynamics. I'll take actually three things. First one is fluid mechanics. Second one is gas dynamics, and third one is incompressible flows related to aerodynamics. So these are the three topics I'll cover, and my domain is also in aerospace only. I completed BTech in aeronautical and MTech from IIT Kharagpur in aerospace. That's it.
Right. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Vijay sir. Thank you so much. Okay, maybe next, Vivek sir is also online. I'll ask him to, Vivek sir, if you can, you can hear us, right, Vivek sir?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, good evening, students. Uh, okay, this is Vivek Verma from this side. And first of all, very congratulations to select this institution for your GATE preparation. And I'll be teaching you, excuse me. So I'll be teaching you aircraft performance unaccelerated, steady state level flight, climbing, and gliding, and aircraft performance accelerated such that takeoff, landing, and turning, stability, okay, which is static and dynamic, and also equation of motion. So I would like to tell you about myself. I've completed my master's from IIT Bombay, IIT Powai, and I'll be teaching all this okay topic which I've just explained you. I've just told you, and thank you so much.
Okay, yeah, yeah. Thank you, Vivek sir. Okay, yeah, Guneet ma'am is also here. Guneet ma'am, can you unmute yourself and yeah,
So, hello everyone. My name is Guneet, and I have done my master's from IIT KGP. I have several years of experience, 9+ years, and the topics I will cover will be space mechanics and maths. As you know, space mechanics will come for generally it used to come for one or two questions, but still this year they have kind of increased it. So this year, as you have seen, it has come for 5 marks. So, of course, it's an important topic, small topic, and you can easily score marks in that. Similarly, I'll be teaching you maths as well. Topics I'll be covering like linear algebra, numerical technique, OD, and some other portions of aptitude as well. So, I think that is all from my side.
yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Okay,
Yeah, over to you.
yeah, yeah. Thank you. Okay, guys. So I hope you will get a rough idea, clear idea, because once the class starts, these people will be coming and I'll be showing this next slide how these things will be done now. So I'll tell you the roadmap now. This is the major thing which most people look into when you talk about now we are starting in Feb, what I will do in entire year, how should I start my preparation, and from where I should study, what should I study. So I'll tell you one basic roadmap. All right. Now what we'll do is you in Feb, now when we are starting this, right? Let's say we are starting from 18th Feb. All right. So our first thing is to read everything related what is given in study material books. You should read those topics because your entire study material books are exactly focusing on your GATE syllabus. So whatever is present in your GATE syllabus, right, is present in your study material books. You will attend the classes or videos or any help. Whatever focus is, I'll read a topic, and then once that topic is done, I will try to solve all the previous year questions on that particular topic. All right. So I'll simple take an example. Let's say I have finished vibrations. All right. So the first thing is I will finish all the theory. I will finish 1 degree of freedom system, multi-degree of freedom system, continuous systems, springs in series, springs in parallel. I'll finish entire vibration theory. And in the process, when I'm doing this, I will solve all my previous year GATE questions. So this is my step 1 of preparation. Once you solve all the previous year questions, right, you will get an idea what they're asking in your exams, how, what should be my preparation? Should I focus more on theory? Should I focus more on numericals? And what kind of questions are coming? This is step 1. Once this step is done, then what we're going to do is we will log in into our test series portal. And on that particular topic, you will finish your tests. So in your portal, you will have vibration 1, vibration 2, vibration 3. You will be attending. So you start vibration, you have solved your GATE numericals, then you have solved your online test series tests. Once this is done, I'll move on to next topic, and similarly, I'll finish the entire syllabus. That's what the whole target is in first shot. This target we will be having till July end. Now, meaning this is the reason I was saying first time syllabus coverage. So what this first time syllabus coverage is, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, these 6 months, or I should not say 6 months, let's say around 5 months, I will be doing all the theory, all the derivations, which is provided in the material books. You will be taking help from videos, classes, but in the end, you have solved all the GATE numericals, you have solved all your topic wise and subject wise tests. I'm not saying full mock exams, and we have our syllabus once done till July. You're not 100% done, but you're done with certain topics now. Now, once this is done, from 1st August, we'll start our what we'll say as second time revision. Now, in second time revision, what we need to do is, now you need to go deeper into the same topic, because you already know, you have already studied everything into vibration. Maybe you are a master of this topic because you have solved so many tests, so many questions on this. But what we'll do is we'll go into detailed reading of some standard books. I'll tell you what book to read, what to leave, from where to read, all these things. And then because we have solved complete test series, right? Online test series, subject wise and topic wise questions. Now our target is to solve full mock exams and question banks. Guys, full mock exams are the one which will make you good in framing your time period. You need to appear for your exams for 3 hours. You need to solve 65 questions, right? So you need to take into account your time period. And the major thing is, in actual exam, you have one question coming from flight mechanics, next comes from maths, then comes from propulsion, then comes from aerodynamics. So your mind need to switch in between. This is the reason full mock exams becomes very important. Till November end, we will focus on this only. So August, September, October, November, for 4 months, we are doing this revision for the second time, but we are going in more detail. We are solving more assignments. We are solving more full mock exams. We are solving question banks and all these things. Once this is done, now you're done with your syllabus twice. Now what you need to do is you need to do a 2 months revision. Now, what is this 2 months revision? People say it is a crash course. I will not use the word crash course. I will say it is a 2 months revision for you people. It's like putting icing on the cake in the end, because in the end, you need to appear for the exam in Feb, right? So whatever you have done in the entire year, you have prepared your own notes, you have prepared your solutions of previous year GATE questions, you have prepared your solutions for entire test series portal. In these 2 months, we will be solving in your portal, which are known as pre-GATE exams. Now, pre-GATE exams are also 65 questions, 3 hours, exactly in your GATE portal, same format, multiple select questions, multiple choice questions, numerical answer type, but it is more related to GATE, current GATE exams, what we are expecting, like in 2023. This is to see how much negative I am getting, how much time I'm taking in my numerical. Let's say I've solved only 50 questions. I couldn't able to see 15 questions, that my speed is less. So I need to increase my speed. I'm getting more negative. Let's say in space mechanics, I got 2 negative marks. These small things we'll try to see and we'll try to rectify and then overcome these problems over these 2 months time and keep on revising formulas and important points. This is the major thing I want you people to understand and focus on today. The whole intent was this, because the whole idea of starting the preparation is not that you should attend a class or you should join some lecture series or you should join some test series. No, it is in your mind that you should know what you're going to do for the entire year and how it will be done. Now, what we'll do is when we start lectures or videos or something, we will be doing this till July, right? I will be doing this in step by step. So it will be a weekly target. I'll give you one target for this week. Let's say in this week, you have to finish basic elasticity. So you have videos for basic elasticity, you have study material books in your hand for basic elasticity, you have all solutions of basic elasticity test questions. You will be finishing this in 1 week. So you have a target in front of you. Then we'll go to, let's say, I'm just giving a hypothetical examples. Let's say you go to jet propulsion and then finish it. Depending upon the weightage, there will be a priority list how we're going to approach some topic. Let's see if you would have seen my propulsion video, right? After 2023 solutions, there was not a single question on axial flow turbine. That doesn't mean that you should leave it, but this tells you the priority that jet propulsion is heavy, rocket propulsion is heavy, AFC, CFC, and AFT are slightly lesser weightage topics, axial flow compressor, axial flow turbine. So this is the major thing which I want you people to understand, that if you understood this in a proper way, right, or you adjusted this in your mind that you will be doing this for the entire year, then you will be scoring good in your exams. Just keep one thing in mind, guys. In the end, what is needed is your seriousness. No one can pull you to first rank or top 20 or top 50 or top 100 unless and until you are serious about it. If you have taken a decision that you have given this year for your GATE preparation, then please do it very thoroughly. It doesn't mean that I want you people to study for 10 hours, 50, 12 hours in a day. No, not needed. GATE is not a very difficult question paper. It is very simple, straightforward. It is directly related to basics, formulas directly. If I summarize 2023, right, or not 2023, any year, if you just solve your previous year question papers, almost 80% of the question paper is copy pasted from previous years. Just values will be different here and there and slight changes in the numerical, but it is very, very much straightforward, guys. So the only thing we need to do is we should have a proper plan that I will do this. Now this is done. I will do this topic. Now this topic is done. I'll move on to next topic. And then we should have a continuous revision. It should not be like I have done let's say ordinary differential equation in maths today, and I'm not going to touch it ordinary differential equation for next 6 months. It doesn't make sense. You will not able to solve your GATE numerical like that. So a revision strategy should be present. Whatever topics are done, at what time I'll be keep on revising those, from where I will be revising those without wasting much time. So this is the whole intent. When I say demo lecture, right, the whole idea was to make you understand that what we will going to do and how we're going to do, and what are the things you'll be taking in mind when you're solving this. So you don't need any content, or this is what I'll be providing you. All these GATE questions, online test series portal. Here I've written detailed books, full mock exams, question bank. So everything content wise, I'll be providing you everything, whatever is needed. But in the end, you have to study it on your own to make a master of any particular topic you're talking about, because you have seen now it is multiple choice, multiple select. So we cannot waste time in topics which are not needed. Now, just for the sake of completion, I have kept what our student says. You can go through the website, you can go through Google and see, and many of you have already attended many of my lectures and videos. So you already know how things are going on, how the placements, what the results are. I need not to explain these results. There are so many people in top 100, top 10 who got qualified last year, previous years. We are doing this from, I think, almost 6 years in the name of Goodwill now. Before that, it was different name. But conversion wise, everything is going fine. You will be part of a different batches. So there are multiple batches which will be going on. You will be part of first batch, in which particular syllabus will be done. Then the other batches, people will be doing some different topics. All right. Now, here I have written propulsion. Let me come to that. But before that, whatever I've already spoken, right, I just want to show you that. Many of you already know this, so I don't want to become a motivational speaker here. I'm a technical person, so I'll be talking more about. But what I'm trying to tell you is, because all of you either will be in college or job, you need to balance your GATE preparation, guys. Definitely. I've seen people saying that I don't have time because I have a night shift, I am working, and there's a problem, I cannot do this. It's fine. You're just doing hard work for 1 year, and then your whole life, your whole career will take a U-turn, and you will not need to work hard for your entire year after that. GATE is such a powerful subject. So if you clear it, There are so many opportunities waiting for you. You will be easily cracking the exams. You will be easily cracking the interviews. You will be good in everything in your core subjects. You know how to answer conceptual questions. Not only technical, it makes you a very good conceptual person also. So definitely, if you're in college, I know I have tie-ups with many colleges. So the problem is that they have their internal exams, external exams, and the time of Jan only, Feb first week. So it is very difficult for students to balance the academics. Definitely, you need to clear your academics also, right? Then only you are eligible to sit in GATE. But in the end, you need to take a priority call that how you're going to focus on your GATE preparation. So we know that my 4th year or my 3rd year exams are coming on that time. So accordingly, you should frame your preparation. 1 or 2 slides, and then I'll open up for doubts. We know time flies. And the good news is that you are the pilot. I've just kept it here. I am not, that's what I've already told you, that it is not mandated for you to study for 10 hours. Do smart study, guys. Don't do hard work. Smart study as in you should know the concepts. If you are learning 10 numericals, you will not going to solve your GATE numerical, which is coming. If you understand the concept and solve only 2 numericals on it, definitely you will be solving your GATE question. So it's not like we will do this in class. We will not going to read a complete book. We'll see what thing is needed. We'll focus on that. And then we'll prioritize this, like rocket propulsion, basic elasticity. These are few topics which are very heavy. Ask for like 7, 8, 10 marks in your exam. Let's say vibration. It is typically asked for 7 or 8 marks. So it is good to spend time in those topics which will fetch me good marks. And then accordingly, so this is what I'm saying, study smartly. It should not be like studying 10 hours a day and solving 100 numericals, but you don't know what is the basic going behind it. You know how to solve 100 numericals, but you don't know the background theory. It will not help you now because the papers are converting into more conceptual now. That's what the whole idea is. Now, if I'll say propulsion, I will take 5 minutes to do this so that you also know how technical things are turning up. I'll be just explaining propulsion, what in propulsion we typically do and how we study this. So in propulsion, when we say we are talking about engines, everyone knows, right? And in engines, we have 2 kind of engines. One is gas turbine engine family and one is piston engines. All right. Piston engines are not part of our syllabus. In GATE, we don't have that part. So the only thing we need to study is gas turbine engines. And then later we'll see rocket propulsion also. Now, when I say gas turbine engines, we have various engines, right? You know, you have an engine which is turbojet. This is asked in 2023. You know, you have an engine which is turbofan. This is also asked in 2023. There is an engine which is ramjet, which is also asked in 2023. All right. Then you can say turboprop. There was not a direct numerical on turboprop this year, but it is one and the same thing. There is engine which is turbo shaft. This is also not asked directly this year. This is nothing but your helicopter engines. Then you have an engine, let's say scramjet, which is not a running engine. It's a theoretical engine, but this is also asked in 2023. So there are different engine families, which all of us, we need to understand. And then once you know, you should know how these engines are formed. Studying whole engine makes sense. Turbojet engine travel faster. Turbofan engine has fan blades. Turboprop engine has propeller blades. All these things, fine, it makes sense. But how are you going to construct it? So you will be using what? You will be using an axial flow compressor in some of the engines. All right, you don't have it in ramjet engine. You will be using axial flow turbine. You will be using combustion chamber to do it. All right, you will be using diffuser to do it. You will be using nozzles to do it. Now, what I'm trying to say is, if you combine all these things, you will get different kind of engines in different configurations. So if I'll give you a typical, very, very typical example, right? A very basic turbojet engine diagram. If you see, air enters here and gases leaves from here. I don't expect you to know this, but I'm just telling you that what is the whole intent of your GATE syllabus. The first component which you see, which is of diverging shape, if you see its shape is increasing, right? This is nothing but known as diffuser. This is also known as inlet. This is also known as intake. I'm not explaining the function of it because it is not needed as of now, but I just want to show you what is your GATE syllabus. Then you have next component, which is a compressor, which is present here. So you should know what diffuser do. You should know what compressor will do. So you should know compressor, you should know diffuser, and then you have a turbine here, which is driving your compressor. So you should know what turbine do. Then in between, you have combustion chamber. So you should know what combustion chamber do. And then in the end, you have nozzle, which is this last part. So you should know what your nozzle is do. What I'm trying to tell you is your whole syllabus works in this way. Please learn everything about compressor, learn everything about turbine, combustion chamber, diffuser, nozzle, combine all these and form different engines. So you have turbojet engine. Now what I'll do, if I'll install a fan here, it becomes a turbofan engine. If I remove this, install big propeller blades here, it becomes turboprop engine. I'll remove compressor and turbine, it becomes ramjet engine. I use centrifugal flow compressor in different configuration, it becomes turbo shaft engine. So the major thing is you can form anything here, provided you know all of these things. That's what your whole syllabus is. So if you see your propulsion syllabus, right, I have uploaded the PDF on the website. If you see, you will see axial flow compressor, axial flow turbine, combustion chamber, diffuser, nozzle. You will also find centrifugal flow compressor there, which is another kind of compressor, which will be used in piston engines. To be very precise, it is also used in turboprop engines, turbo shaft engine. So you should know different kind of compressor only. And then we will see all kind of engines which are possible. Last part of your syllabus is, once you have these engines ready, all of us know these engines are nothing but flying at low speed, low altitudes. Flying at low altitude means very much, these are air breathing engines. So 10 kilometer, 15 kilometer, 20, 25 kilometer. But the next type of engine which we have in our syllabus is nothing but known as rocket propulsion. So we need to understand rocket engines also, because as an aerospace engineer, we also need to send satellites, right, to different orbits, to different geosynchronous orbit, low Earth orbit, or you need to make a transfer to moon or something. So you need to know when I'm going outside the Earth's atmosphere pull or Earth's gravitational pull, what kind of engines I should frame. So this is again asked a lot in your GATE exam. Rocket propulsion is considered to be a heavy topic. So this becomes your whole syllabus. So once you're done with this propulsion syllabus, right, you're not only preparing for GATE. Now you know what compressor do, what turbine do, what combustion chamber will do, what kind of engines you're talking about. And once you're done with your GATE syllabus and appear for the exam, right, even when you sit in the interviews, right, these are the questions they're going to ask. So they will ask, what is velocity triangles, what is loading coefficient, what is degree of reaction of a compressor. All these are fixed interview questions. I'm saying whether you're going for higher studies, so maybe you're facing a professor panel from IIT, ISC, or from abroad studies, or maybe you are going for a job, you want to apply for a job, let's say in G you want to apply. So they will definitely ask you what kind of basic questions, what kind of basic points you have. So GATE, whatever we are doing now, and this is one simple example I've taken for propulsion. Same thing you have for structures, same thing you have for aerodynamics, same thing you have for flight mechanics, same thing you have for space mechanics, and everyone knows what is the importance of maths and aptitude, right? We should not have a single doubt in these two topics, because this is the first step to clear any interview process. First, people take an aptitude exam, and then they'll go into technical, and then sometimes group discussions and all these things. So I hope I have not intended to make this session technical. My whole intent was just to give you an idea what your GATE exam is, how it looks like, what you should do for your whole, when you're starting early, take an advantage of it, guys. And guys, believe me, scoring first rank in your GATE exam is not a difficult thing. You just need to be focused, and you should know what you're doing. I again repeat this, 10 hours, 15 hours is not the way to crack the GATE exam. It is the important things, or the way you are studying, right, is what will going to give you the GATE exam clearance. And believe me, your career, your life will take a U-turn if you have, let's say, first rank. You can imagine all India first rank in GATE and you are posting it in your resume. You can imagine how you'll get shortlisted and how your career will take a U-turn. I hope this is clear. I'm 100% open for any doubts coming from your end. Whatever doubts you have, you can ask me now. You know my contact details. I've already posted here. You can WhatsApp me. You can give me a call. You can visit the website. Everywhere all these things are posted up. And I hope we'll be doing this preparation in a more systematic and in a better way. I hope it is fine, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.